My name's Jonathan, and I am born and raised in Rochester, New York. I am currently going to grad school for library and information science. Growing up, we always had to rent, and we had to live in really degraded apartments and stuff because our rents kept going up. The price of the rent would go up, and then we'd have to move to an even more degraded apartment, and and then the rent would go up even in the degraded apartments, and that always led to my mother not being able to save and create equity. So, you know, that's what's great about Habitat is it really stops that cycle and helps families start to build equity through home ownership. So I first heard about Flower City Habitat for Humanity. I think the very first time I heard about it was through my neighbor Jorge, who lives right next door, and he told me all about, you know, how because he owns this house and he bought it. He's buying it through Habitat for Humanity, and he told me about the whole process, and I was really interested in home ownership because I needed an escape from not getting stuck in the same cycle that my mom got stuck in, not being able to afford rent and not being able to save, and then, you know, ending up with all types of poverty issues. So the first house that I worked at through Flower City Habitat for Humanity was on J Street. Really empowering process to be a part of. I really enjoy gardening. I am really proud to be a Habitat for Humanity homeowner, and to be able to be a part of that process. So Anne is my coach, and I remember Anne is also an educator, and that was a really cool pairing that we both came from education backgrounds. And then I also know Anne from working at the Central Library as a tax, helping people with their tax preparation.
Mm-hmm.
So and Anne also owns her house and and had been through the home owning process and actually renovated her own house in houses and so she shared all those tips. So it was a great experience.
I think we worked well together. I think I came in after you had been in the program for a while because Abby said she didn't know who to team you with.
Mm-hmm.
And then she thought of me, and I think it has worked out really well.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
So if I could say one thing about Flower City Habitat, it would be that it's just a huge help, and it's home. It provides stability, and it provides structure. It provides just a whole holistic approach towards helping somebody out of poverty. So I definitely recommend it to future families, and to not be intimidated because they're going to help you out. If I could do it, anybody could do it. Helping me get out of the apartment that I was in, and you know, realizing that that apartment was not healthy and it wasn't good for me, and so they you know, gave me the opportunity to own the house, and that was huge. And you know, I think also just helping me with financial literacy and being able to save, and you know, that's a huge asset because now I've been able to think in terms of having a budget and thinking wisely with financial decisions and not overspending and staying on a budget were all skills that really helped me. Home means a lot of things, and not just the home that you live in. I'd say that home is stability. Home is a source for gathering. I'd say home is family, and those are all things that Habitat provides. They provide stability and family, and structure, and those are all things that make up a home. So Habitat is a home.
Jonathan has been so focused right from the beginning on finishing the classes and taking a lot of information from the classes, especially that financial one. I know you like that very much, and took information from our mayor now, actually was the one that taught it. But I think that's what inspired me, is coming from where he started up to being a homeowner and taking responsibility for all the property he's got and all of the gardens and everything that he does. He's inspirational.
Mm-hmm.